we've been putting a few gardens in. I think my wife showed this one a while back. I did a permaculture design certificate course online through Jeff Lawton. If you know permaculture, you know Jeff Lawton. Basically, these are a no-dig garden. I've dug a trench around the outside, piled the dirt into the middle. Well, I dig in that sense. But then the centre hasn't been dug at all. Then it's just mulched with newspaper. I did put a bit of cow manure down. We put newspaper, cardboard and mulch over top, which is just the grass clippings from around the yard. And they're growing quite well. We've got a few around the place. We'll head over to this section. So until we've got our dams and things set up, we've just got little gardens because we haven't got the water to keep up to them. So you can see here we've got some little capsicums growing. This is my daughter's garden. She loves eating capsicums. And that's basically the same. It's just dug a trench around the outside, piled the dirt in the middle, put some manure there, and newspaper and cardboard, and then mulched it with grass. Eventually over this side we want to put in swales, which are ditches on contour, which is another permaculture design aspect, basically for water capture. And I'll take you out to the front and I'll show you what I call is the mini swale, which I dug by hand, and I'll talk about that when we get out there. Well, here we are at what I call the mini swale. It's around 30 metres long. I dug it by hand. Basically I just dug that trench at the back, piled all the dirt on the front, manured it and mulched it. And what I've got growing in there is cowpea, because the cowpea is a legume, so it puts nitrogen in the ground. It's a nitrogen fixer. And bamboo. And hopefully the idea is to get a bamboo screen growing here along the road. So you can see the cowpeas growing well, though we have had a bit of rain lately. But what happens is that back swale or trench fills up evenly with water because it's all levelled. And the swale fills up with water and slowly soaks into the ground, into that mound. Normally you have your mound on the downhill side of the swale, so it'll soak in, but it's fairly flat ground here, and I've put the swale behind just in this section. We'll be working our way back with bigger and wider swales for fruit trees, but at this front section we'll be having bamboo. So there's some bamboo there, but most of what you see there growing is cowpea and lab, which is another legume, which is a nitrogen fixer as well. So eventually all this section will be swales through there and fruit trees, which will also sort out our water problem, which we're going to put a gully on this side of probably both sides of the driveway to capture water off the driveway and divert it off around that side of the property so it's not running through under the containers, which it is at the moment in a big downfall. Well, that's about it for the update this time. Let me know what you think, any comments. We'll just show you sort of what we're doing out here. It's not a how-to channel. We do make mistakes. I just try things, do a bit of research, trial and error. But yeah, we're trying to do the best we can, hopefully become sustainable, be fully off-grid, produce our own power, have our own water supply. So basically we need our own power station, water station, sewage treatment, which we're all working on slowly. It all takes time and money. Oh, there's the TV antenna I put up. That's on a couple of windsurfer poles. There's another temporary. They just slid over a steel picket in the ground. We set that up to get a bit of telly to watch, free to air. Well, thanks for joining us this time again on the Bushblock Homestead. We'll catch you again next time. See ya.